I think the nonprofit sector is an incredibly vibrant place, and this certificate program enables people who have an interest in being a part of that, or maybe who are already a part of it, to deepen their impact in the community, and that's a great thing.
I was really drawn to the Nonprofit Management Certificate because it was that umbrella program, because I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to move forward in my career next.
I really needed a framework within which to kind of compare myself and do benchmarking and kind of find out the best practices of how to run a nonprofit organization.
And so I knew with the Nonprofit Management Certificate I could touch on human resources, governance, volunteer management, leadership development, fundraising, and marketing in just 1 year.
We talk about it as a survey course, so it's very comprehensive in terms of the range of topics that are covered.
Our first quarter was focused on governance and human resources, financial reading, trying to get kind of a sense of how nonprofits run from the most basic level. Winter quarter was leadership management. It was the most inward-looking quarter. You really focused on yourself as a leader and what kind of team you work best with and how you really represent yourself in a group setting. And then spring was marketing and fundraising.
So we try to infuse all of the courses with grounding in the latest thinking, the latest research and writing on the sector, but it's always connected to the ground, to real-life examples in nonprofit organizations.
The case study with the nonprofit that we followed throughout the year was definitely the most practical way of applying the information we were learning very theoretically.
All of our instructors either currently work at nonprofit organizations or work in a consulting capacity, and their clients are almost all nonprofit organizations.
It was evident to me that they were all passionate and cared deeply about the nonprofit work that they're doing.
I would say without a doubt the certificate program has helped many folks advance their careers in the sector. Either folks who are currently in the sector, it's helped them to be prepared for a position of greater responsibility, or folks who are the sector jumpers who are moving from the for-profit or the public sector.
Spring quarter, I knew where I needed to go in my job search, and I had the fantastic mentors and teachers who were there along my side during the entire job search. And I wouldn't have been in this job I am now without the references and recommendations I got from my professors.
I started Sheng & Liu Foundation from scratch. The certificate program was great in the sense that it gave me an idea, bullet points, and best practices about how to run an effective organization.
The relationships I've built in the classroom are going to continue on the rest of my professional life. And my teachers are my mentors now, the people who I'm going to have coffees with and talking about everyday challenges of working in the nonprofit sector.
I continue to believe that it's one of the best values in terms of additional learning and professional development in the nonprofit sector in the Pacific Northwest.